of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now.
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williams?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. When you see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs, that's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Luka Doncic. James is out there with Hayes. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And yes, it's good. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. There will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. McGee, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Oladipo.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
Thompson inside the line. Again, Los Angeles.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Murray, good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's LeBron, and they pick up 2. James has got 9.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
For 3, Murray. The Lakers with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
A pure sport. McCollum can hurt you from just about anywhere on the floor, drawing contact down low there.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Doncic outside. The 3 ball. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Washington out there with James. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Doncic, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Boston. Back to Alvarado. Rebounded by the Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. That will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit, see how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in, and the Pelicans miss again.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Pelicans making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Here's Alvarado. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Substitution on the court.
Murray with it. Picked up by Thompson. Murray, no good. Lakers leading by 17. Out to Thompson. Pass to Hayes. The Lakers moving the ball around. To the inside. Doncic. Messi grabs the rebound. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
James looking it over. Boston grabs the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
McCollum, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Murray outside. Shoots from the high post. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Lakers.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Herbert Jones is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. It's Thompson off the drive, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pelicans trail by 18. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Doncic passes to Thompson. LeBron against McCollum. And the shot goes down. McCollum's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for C.J. McCollum.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And showing some acrobatic play there. Murray up to the rim.
And a wide open look for James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jones up top. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Messi. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. And maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Fires from 14. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. McCollum's got 8. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnessing something special.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pelicans trail by 17. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got his second bucket tonight.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Pelicans making a change here. Austin's checked in, and then for Los Angeles. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. Connect comes in for Thompson. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Here's Hachimura. He gets it in there. Hachimura's got his first 2 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's McCollum. Yep, that one goes. And that's 10 points for C.J. McCollum.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And Connect gets it to go.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for C.J. McCollum. The Lakers also changing it up. James checked in for Washington. Klay Thompson comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Pelicans trail by 14. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic finds James. Thompson outside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Boston, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 22 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Lakers right now, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Klay Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the 5. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Alvarado. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one, good. He's got 24.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him, he's in a groove.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Boston. Good, nice job down low.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Doncic dishes to Oladipo. Puts up a three. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the crossover and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Hawkins. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Hawkins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Out to Doncic. Oladipo for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for Victor Oladipo. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on C.J. McCollum. David?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Vanderbilt the pass to Thompson. Out to Doncic. The three-pointer no good. Pelicans trail by 18. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Alvarado. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Pelicans miss again.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Doncic passes to Washington. On the wing, James. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's 31 points for LeBron.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Thompson surveying the floor. From outside the arc, it's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here are the Lakers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Alvarado. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while. As a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind, work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.